Hello, Merry post-Christmas. For me today, it is December 26th, and I am filming the final video of 2024. What a year it has been, and we are sending it off, of course, with the classic, the traditional what I got for Christmas video. It's so funny. I feel like every year my family's like, we're gonna do a small Christmas, like very little gifts. And then we look under the tree and we're like, how is there so many gifts? And it was one of those years again, and I feel very grateful. We had such a lovely day. My brother and sister-in-law are staying with us for 2 weeks. If you know, they live in France, so it's obviously very difficult to see them. It's like a multi-flight thing, like because they don't live in Paris, they live in the south. So it's like you gotta take many flights, and it's a 9-hour time difference, and so it's just such a gift to have them here, to be spending time with them. My parents are also in town for the same 2 weeks. We have them all here till the 31st, and then when they leave, I think my boyfriend and I are just gonna do like a really quiet night in for New Year's and just be chill, have some of my boyfriend's famous mocha martinis, perhaps, to keep us awake till midnight.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so that's basically been the holidays. Lots of like hiking and just sharing our favorite city with them, sharing our home, all our favorite places has been so fun. Because whenever they've come out for the holidays, we've done it in Palm Springs at an Airbnb because we haven't had the space, but because we have a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, we have like just enough space for everybody, and all the money we've saved on Airbnbs we can put into doing fun activities like taking them to our favorite restaurant. Actually, after I finish filming, we're heading to the cafe where my boyfriend and I had our first date almost 2 years ago. So it's been very special, and I'm going to be very cheesy, and I'm going to put the exact outfit on that I wore for our first date.
Oh, cute. Okay, that's fun.
It's the first time we're going back since our first date. So, yeah, that's basically been the highlight, honestly. But all of this is just the icing on top. So I thought I'd share it with you, and I hope you've all had a wonderful holiday season filled with lots of love and family and friends, and perhaps a new snuggly friend like mine. This is one of the gifts from my boyfriend. It is a weighted stuffy, which I've wanted a weighted stuffy for years. I sleep with a stuffed animal at 30. I don't care. I will always sleep with a stuffed animal because I'm a side sleeper, and it like props my shoulder up. Does that make
This is
sense?
more fun than sleeping with a pillow.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could hug a pillow. That's lame. I want to hug a stuffy. So this guy is 5 pounds. My boyfriend said he got him on Amazon from a company called Zen Zoo, which is such a good name, and I think I'm literally just gonna call this guy Zen Zoo. It's an elephant, which is my favorite animal. He's weighted in the hind legs and the tummy, and then his paws are stress balls. Like, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, both his front paws. So good. So good. A good stress reliever, a good fidget toy, like sitting with him on my lap during a movie, or like laying on my back with him on my chest. So good. Oh, also, this is very fun from my boyfriend. He got me one of these cards from, what is it called again?
Oh my
Love
gosh.
Pop,
Love Pop. Okay, yeah, nailed it.
which have become our favorite cards. What does it say again?
That just says have a holly jolly Christmas.
But then,
They're pop-up cards.
so 3D and magical. So we actually have had this now on display like this. And then he brailled me my note. Yay! So cute. So fun. Okay. And okay, well, since I'm going through everything he got me, I'll just continue on that trend. We did stockings for each other and then gifts. So, ooh. I really wanted Neato, like something from Neato.
Oh, it sounds sloshy.
That's probably triggering so many of you. My apologies. It is like a big purple fidget toy. It's very satisfying. And then also, I'm just going to do a combination of, I'm feeling around for things, of things that were in my stocking and things that were just gifts under the tree. I got Canoodle. This way. I got Canoodle, which is a game we discovered when we were in Palm Springs for Christmas last year, which is like a tactile,
Puzzle game.
it's like a tactile puzzle game with all these like pieces that when you take them out, you have to like figure out how to rearrange them. So it's very tactile for me to be able to play, which a lot of games aren't. So I'm very happy about that. And speaking of tactile games, which way does this go?
Just like that.
Perfect. Connect 4 was my favorite game as a kid, like indoor recess on a rainy day. I was playing Connect 4, and I feel like it was because the colors are so vibrant. It was like very easy for me to see, but obviously now I can't see the colors. So I usually have to like literally memorize the entire thing, and you guys know I've talked about having like a photographic-ish memory before, but it's not like the easiest thing to do. So my boyfriend got this for me, and what he's gonna do is drill a hole through the center of like one of the colors, say like all the yellow pieces. Wait, it's yellow, right? Yellow?
Yeah, yellow and red.
Okay, so say all the yellow pieces will have a hole drilled through the middle of them. And so I'll be able to feel the colors instead of seeing them.
And that was the YouTuber's recommendation.
Yes.
That wasn't my idea.
Yeah, a bunch of you recommended that we do that. So he's gonna do that, a New Year's task for you.
Yeah.
And then this is funny, but my boyfriend and I are both very into being organized. Okay, this is an organized household. And I've been wanting stuff to organize, like dividers to organize in my bedside table. So he got a whole bunch of different size dividers for me to use to organize my cabinet. And literally, I cannot wait to organize my cabinet. This is just one of those things that it's like, I want it, but I'll never take the time to measure up, go on Amazon, find the right measurements and order them. So I said to him, I was like, if you can do that for me, I would be thrilled. And I am. And then last year, for our first Christmas together, he got me the Clinique Black Honey. And a bunch of people commented that they thought I would look good in Clinique Pink Honey. So he listened and he got it and he brailled it. So when I opened my stocking, this was one of the stocking stuffers, the gifts had braille on them so that I could like read what they were. Speaking of, I got Tony's Chalone, which is my favorite chocolate. And my two favorite flavors are just the plain milk chocolate and the salted caramel. And he brailled them so that when they're in the fridge, I can find which one I want easily on my own. So sweet. Ooh, I'll do this one next. Oh, I'm so obsessed with this. I'm very excited to style this. I've been wanting this for a long time. I don't have any red bags, which is shocking because I love an all black and white outfit with a red lip. And I've always wanted a red bag to go with those outfits, but I just haven't had one. And I love the quilted bags from Free People. And I have one for my gym bag. But like for every day, they're just too big for me. For what I need to carry, for my size. Like they just feel too big on me. But the COS Mini Quilted Bag is like the perfect shoulder bag size. And they had this bright red. And it looks so festive, but also it's just going to be perfect all year round for me. I was very happy to receive this. So sweet. So cute. Ooh, and then also in my stocking, the Melrose Trading Post is one of my favorite places. So we love going there, and he got me this ring because I love my rings. And it is a clock. Now you guys can see what time I'm filming at. It's like a silver, right? Silver ring?
It's gold.
Gold. It's a gold ring, and the face is light pink, like a very pastel pink.
With like Roman numeral numbers.
And it works. Like it literally works. It's so fun. Speaking of Melrose Trading Post, my boyfriend helped Elton get me something there. We'll have to put B-roll in because it's already hung up.
Oh, yes.
And these are something I've seen there for years. The stand is a staple at the Trading Post. And he makes books into clocks. And I've always wanted the Winnie the Pooh one because Winnie the Pooh is like my favorite childhood show. You guys know I give all my guide dogs, like I assign them which character from Winnie the Pooh they are. And so I've always wanted the Winnie the Pooh one, but there was nowhere in my last place that it made sense. And I just haven't gotten it for myself. It's one of those things that's like such a nice gift to receive. And he got me the Winnie the Pooh book clock and we hung it up yesterday. And that is through my boyfriend, Elton got that for me. Very sweet of him. Okay, I know this is silly, but this is my favorite. I think it's my favorite of all of them. It is so beautiful. Even my brother was like, you should display that. It's so pretty. It's an Anthropology Glass. I have been an Anthropology dishware collector since I was 18 and moved out for the first time. And I love the eclectic look, so I like dishes that don't match. And I've been collecting since I was 18 and like literally would have to go scour the sales section. I would ask for it for birthdays and Christmases. And I have lugged my dishes and my mugs and my cups from Anthropology I packed them in suitcases, stuffed them with socks, wrapped them in t-shirts, moved them to LA when I was like 22, 23 years old. I've moved them through all of my apartments. I love my Anthropology dishware. And this is a limited edition one. The icon glasses have become super popular in the past few years, and they have the clear ones with the little icons all the time. And they kind of switch up the icons. But these ones with the icons and then the like colored glass are always like limited edition. Once it's gone, it's gone. People do resell them because there is like an Anthropology resale market. And he got me this limited edition one on eBay, which is pink with red lips. It's just so girly. It's so me. I love it so much. And then where do I go from here? Let's see. Oh, okay. From my brother and his wife, they got me also from the Melrose Trading Post this candle. We brought them with us. I don't know what way it goes. Is that
that's the right way.
I don't know the seller. What's the seller?
So it's the title is Moss, and the scents are amber, oak moss, lavender, tonka bean, sage, and grapefruit scented candle consisting of coconut wax, made in Los Angeles.
So nice. It's like very minimalistic. And this one is the moss scent, and it smells so good. So I'm very excited. I love candles. My boyfriend and I very much enjoy lighting candles around the house. And I got this, which is something I got my sister-in-law hooked on. It is from the French pharmacy, so they brought it with them from France. And it is the Embryolisse Cream, creme, whatever. I love this stuff, and I had my parents hunting for it when they were there a few months ago. And so she brought me another tube, so I never run out. And she was like, oh my God, I see why you're hooked. It's so incredible. And it is. So brought this from the French pharmacy, and they're already in the pantry, but they also brought us our favorite hydration tablets from France that you can't get here in 2 new flavors, pineapple and mixed red berry. I'm very excited. Both of those flavors sound so good. Oh yes, and the lamp. This is brilliant. Okay. They got us this because our dining table has no light over it. And it frustrates us all the time when we eat dinner there. But there's nothing we can do because there's no like outlet to put a new light in overhead. And they noticed that when we were eating dinner there. They're like, oh, it's so dark over here. So they got us this portable rechargeable lamp that we can put in the middle, which it's so great that we can move it around because if we eat outside, we can also take it outside at night. And I don't know if it's gonna like, okay, it is just like way too bright in here to see it. So we're gonna insert some B-roll of it on the table at nighttime. It's very fun and actually so usable.
Just like really high quality.
Really nice quality, and like it looks so good in our place. Okay, now we're gonna move on to what my parents got us. I know this is gonna sound very depressing, but we were very excited. It's one of those things that is important to have, especially here in LA, where we are on the earthquake line, and it's something you never want to think about, but the reality is like a big earthquake can happen at any point, and you need to be prepared. And we always talk about wanting a safety kit, but we never take the time to like curate it and order all the stuff and yeah, just go to an emergency. So my parents put together like an emergency earthquake survival kit with all the stuff we could possibly need, and then we can just continue to add to it over the years. So really grateful that they did all that work for us. Even though it's like a little depressing to think about, it's important to think about it as well. And then they also got us 2 little pieces of artwork, which is tactile art made by a local artist in BC. And we already hung that up as well in our hallway, so we'll insert some B-roll. It's by a woman named Rochelle Moon, and it's really cool. And my manager bought me a piece from her as well in black and white for my bedroom at my condo in BC. And for my 31st birthday, my parents are also getting me a piece for the condo in BC from her. So those 2 will stack in my bedroom there, which is really awesome. So very grateful for that artwork. It's just like, it's such a nice touch. It filled out a wall that was empty, and it works perfectly there. And then I got this. I haven't actually taken the wrapper off, but this is, I can tell just by like touching it what it is. I didn't even need to. This is the iconic, the one and only Purdy's hedgehogs. I love these. These are the best chocolates. They're little tiny hedgehogs that are stuffed with a creamy hazelnut filling. I got a PMS craving like a month ago, and I texted my mom and I was like, if you feel so inclined, I would really appreciate if you brought these with you at Christmas. And she delivered. So I cannot wait to put those in the fridge and dig in. I am a person who likes my chocolate from the fridge. Let me know how you feel about that. And then my mom also picked up this for me. Bag charms are all the rage, and we know I love my handbags. So she saw this handbag charm, which has like this bright green, like Birkin kind of inspired, which is cute because Jane Birkin, who the Birkin bag was named after, is the one who like is the most iconic for doing bag charms. So it's like very full circle, very meta. She didn't know that though. It's like a bright green, and then it has, I think it's a green heart, right? Mm-hmm. This one's actually my favorite, the chunky green heart, and then a tassel that's brown.
Yeah, it's like a burgundy red.
Burgundy red, and you can like remove any of them and make them separate charms or have them all together as one big charm. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to style this, what bag I want to style these on. And then, okay, this is funny. My mom had bought stuff for last Christmas and lost it. So I got it this Christmas because she couldn't find where she put it. And that includes this, which is a black hat with a, I don't want to, here, I'll turn it on. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. It's like a light.
It has different modes.
Is it off?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am going to make my boyfriend wear this when we go to the dog park at night.
Yeah.
Which it'll help you because he usually has his like phone flashlight on.
Yeah.
To try to like find the dog ball and stuff.
If you're not there with me, that'll help.
Yeah. And also like it'll help me see him because I'll be able to see the light on his head. So I'll be able to know where he is, and he'll be able to use it to locate the dog ball or Elton's poop if he poops at night. So it's a gift for everybody, really.
Yeah. Very, very like smart.
Very smart. And these are another one that she had lost from last year. These are pajama pants. And I'll just wear like a black t-shirt with them. And she said they reminded her of all of my dogs, my guide dogs. There's a bunch of different like black Labradors, I guess, right? Black Labs? Wearing different, is it bandanas?
Yeah, pink and red and blue bandanas.
Right, so the red one is Gallop, the blue one is Benny, and the pink one is Gypsy. Elton John is not on them because A, he is still with us, and B, he's not a black lab. So I've got all my previous guide dogs on a pair of pink pajama pants, and I'm a huge pajama girl. I love my jammies. I can't sleep if I'm not in pajamas, so very excited about that. And then, could you pass me the boots? My mom and I have been discussing how I need a new pair of black boots for like 2 years now. But it's been hard to find ones that I like, and she ended up finding these. She was like, if you don't want them, I'm keeping them. And I was like, no, sorry, Neve, I want them. They are like a chunky lug sole, perfect heel height, where it's like very easy, comfortable to wear. I think you could style these like dressy or casual. Even though they lean more casual, I think I could dress them up. They have a nice like wide toe. They're black leather with like this black ribbed sock type material at top. I love this shiny texture wrapped around the heel, and then the like more like gritty texture. I don't know. I just think they're really cool. I think they're by a brand called Wishbone. She got them on Black Friday sale. Wishbone. We love a Black Friday sale. So I got those. And then I haven't tried this on yet, so we will have to see how this fits. But
interesting.
My mom and dad picked this out together. It is a black mesh bodysuit from Free People. So it's like pure mesh on the arms and like up the neck. It's like a mock neck. But then underneath, there's like a mesh layer. I don't know how to show you guys this. And it's a bodysuit and it's like ruched. So we'll see. They're like, you can return it if it doesn't work. So bodysuits can be tricky because I'm very short torsoed. And also because it's all sheer, I'm not entirely sure how I'll style it where I'm not exposing myself. So TBD on this one, but I do really like it. Like I think it would be really cute with those black boots. And and some kind of denim or something. I don't know. But I do think it's cute. So I'm going to try it and then we'll see how it turns out. And then, okay, so many of you are going to hate this, but I don't care. I'm obsessed. I've actually wanted these for a long time and my mom knew that. So these are the Moxy pull-on barrel jeans from Free People, and I told her to pick out whatever, like when she was like, ideas for Christmas, I gave her these as an idea, and I just said whatever ones you like / whatever are in stock, because these sell out like crazy. They are a barrel leg jean, but I don't think they're like too intense of a barrel. Like, they're not a crazy barrel. I know that's so controversial, a barrel jean. I'm into it. I do have to go up a size. These are a bit too snug for me in that they fit perfectly, which means they're too snug for me because I like everything loose, oversized, baggy, not touching my skin. So these are too tight for my liking. But they have a green, right? It's green?
Yeah, like an olive green.
An olive green belt looped through the waist. They have no stretch in them, which is also why I want to go up. It's a full button closure, button fly. And then the ones they picked are something like True Blue or something. And they have like all these patches. They have a lot of cool like details in the back pockets. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, so much detail.
There's so much detail. Like, these are just cool. Are they an everyday girl jean? No. You got to be a little bit funky and bold and like artsy, I feel like, to wear these. All the different patches. But that's me. I like to wear things that make people question my sanity. So, speaking of wearing things that make people question my sanity, I got myself a gift. Treat yourself, you know? I got myself a gift at the Melrose Trading Post the other day. So that is how I'm going to end this video from me to me. My boyfriend actually found this and I was like, yes, he knows me so well. And he pointed it out to me and I'm like, I'm getting it. Thank you. It is this giant vintage 80s ring. I love it so much. It is a big bright green rose, like a light pastel
Like
bright green.
Carnation, maybe?
Or carnation, is it? Who knows? Some kind of, I don't know my flowers. And is it green on the band too?
It's almost like a light, almost like pure white, but it's got a little bit of green in it.
It's so good. It's so fun. It's so over the top. It was $10. I just love that it's like actually vintage from the 80s. And I just think it's so cool. And I love it. With my green outfits, my blue outfits, my pink outfits, I will be wearing this. You will see this. I feel like I'm in my fun ring era. And then, again, this is going to be hard to show, but we all know, the fashion girlies know, the Polo Ralph Lauren bear has been all the rage. Everybody's loving the Polo Ralph Lauren bear sweaters that are like, what, $250, $300? No, thank you. I found this outfit the other day when we were there, and I was like, okay, Merry Christmas to me, I'm obsessed. And for the whole outfit, the jacket and the pants, it was $200, so less than one sweater from Ralph Lauren. And it's handmade. And it's all vintage. So this guy basically collects for, like, since, like, the 80s or 90s, he's been collecting vintage bed sheets, blankets, and bed covers. And then he turns them into clothing. Jackets, pants, sweaters. So I got this cropped jacket that is made of a vintage Ralph Lauren blanket, and it is a cream color. It's like very oversized but cropped, so it like fits me because I'm really petite, whereas usually they're oversized and longer. It just looks overwhelming on me. I love all the like stitching detail around like the collar and everything, snap closure, and then it has one of the vintage Polo Ralph Lauren bears embroidered on the pocket. Can they see it?
Yes.
And then inside he puts the actual like tag from Ralph Lauren from the blanket.
Yes.
So here's like the tag that came on the blanket that he made this jacket out of. And then to go with it, because you guys know I love a two-piece set, I feel like it is the best way to pretend you're stylish, because it's a no-brainer. You always know how to style something when you buy a two-piece. And also, being petite, I feel like it elongates me to wear something that is all one color or that coordinates. These I definitely have to get pretty heavily tailored. They're too long for me and the waist is too big, but I was like, I'm in, done, sold, I'll make it work. They are these big cream cargo pants with the vintage bears all over them, front and back. Look, the booty pockets each have a bear on them. I'm obsessed. They are so good. Like, honestly, the fact that he collects these, hand makes them, and I got them each for $100. Like, I just feel like that is such a good deal. I love these so much. This is just such a fun outfit. Catch me wearing this in 2025. And that is everything. That is all I have to share with you, which, thank God, because it's a lot of stuff. So, I am going to go change out of my Christmas PJs. We joke my whole family has them, and we did force everybody to bring them with them in their suitcase to wear. So we have all been looking like we are a Christmas cult again this year, as we should. And yeah, I'm gonna go change out of my Christmas cult PJs and into my first date with my boyfriend outfit and head to the cafe. So thank you all so much for another wonderful year together, and I will see you all in 2025. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's and had a great Christmas, holiday season if you don't celebrate, and I will see you next year.